cheated on my husband, and now I'm dying because I have HIV. I met my husband when we were on the same trip back in 2006. The first time our eyes crossed, I liked it. On our first date, he made me a promise that I would be his wife. The process was not difficult at all. He simply poured out his most sincere and deep love for me, and I also expressed my love. He loved me, he really loved me. He was a good husband. However, his job kept him out of the house for long periods of time. He could be away for weeks, sometimes for a whole month. I began to feel lonely. Loneliness led me to seek solace in another man. It wasn't something I planned. I simply found him, and he made me feel pretty in a way I hadn't felt for a long time. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I got carried away. When my husband was nearby, I would turn off the phone or leave the room to talk privately, but apparently, he had already noticed something because he was acting cold and distant. He never confronted me directly, so I thought I was safe. Every time I went out with my lover, I paid for the hotel with my husband's card. I did this knowing that the bills came to an email he didn't check. When I got home, I would go into the mail and delete the bills. One Saturday afternoon, after having a passionate encounter with my lover, I checked the mail and saw that the last invoice had been opened. I quickly deleted it but couldn't understand who had seen it. For a while, I thought my husband had seen the bill, but he didn't tell me anything, so I let it go. He continued acting like everything was fine, but something in him had changed. He kissed me very little, and the times we made love, he used protection. I felt his coldness, though I didn't understand it at the time. Since then, he also started having private calls, changed the pin on his phone, and sometimes